Four Corners. Fossil Seekers. Laura Buller. Discovering Fossils. Imagine leaving the classroom and stepping back in time to the age when dinosaurs walked on Earth. You look around. Many unfamiliar plants surround you. Unusual insects buzz by under a canopy of tall trees. A strange noise startles you. You turn around. Suddenly, you are face to face with a real live dinosaur. Of course, this could never happen. Dinosaurs are extinct. They all died millions of years ago. Although no one has ever seen a dinosaur, we have found out a great deal about these ancient life forms. The Giganotosaurus dinosaur, one of the largest predatory dinosaurs, could grow to 8 meters and weigh about 9 tons. One way to find out about ancient forms of life is through fossils. Fossils are the remains of once living things. Bones, teeth, skin, and footprints can be preserved in the layers of the rocks that make up Earth. Scientists who study fossils are called paleontologists. They have to be smart, curious, and sometimes adventurous, traveling to wild places to find the clues they need. This book is about 3 paleontologists who have helped bring the past to life. Paleontologists at work. Paleontologists on a dig in Morocco use hammers, chisels, and brushes to search for clues about life in the past. They must be patient and persistent while digging for fossils. For example, it can take months or even years to collect enough bones to put together a dinosaur skeleton. Today's largest reptile, the crocodile, can grow to 5 meters and weigh 1 ton. Mary Anning. Birthplace, Lyme Regis, Dorset, England. Discovered, the first plesiosaur fossil. 1799 to 1847. In 1799, Mary Anning was born in Lyme Regis, in Dorset, England. In the 1700s, people found strange things in the ground, but they were often unsure what they were. Some looked like stone snakes. Others looked like teeth or bones made of stone. People dug them up and called them curiosities. They were really fossils. Some people used these fossils as medicine or carried them for luck. Others collected them. Not many people tried to work out what they were or where they came from. Mary first discovered her love of fossil collecting with her father, Richard Anning. When he was not working as a carpenter or cabinet maker, he collected fossils as a way to earn extra money. Mary enjoyed walking the beaches and climbing the nearby cliffs with her father, searching for fossils to sell. Mary's father taught her to clean the fossils carefully. He showed her how to add to their value by polishing them and displaying them well. Mary learned how to sell fossils with the help of her father. This 1825 painting shows the view across Lyme Bay towards Lyme Regis. Lyme was a busy fishing port in Mary's time. Animal to fossil. 1. When an animal dies, layers of sand or mud quickly bury it. 2. Over thousands to millions of years, the layers of mud turn to rock. The animal's skeleton becomes stone-like as minerals fill spaces or replace the calcium in the bone. 3. Earth's crust shifts. Buried bones slowly move closer to the surface. Selling fossils. Mary's father died when she was 11 years old. The Anning family had no savings and owed money. Mary's older brother, Joseph, was learning a trade so he could earn a living. Mary returned to the shore, looking for fossils. One day, Mary found a snake stone. It was the fossil of a sea animal that we now call an ammonite. As Mary was taking it home, a woman asked if she could buy it. The money Mary received for the fossil was enough to buy food for a week. After that, Mary and her brother both kept searching for fossils. Ammonites have coiled shells in which sea creatures once lived. Ammonites were once in the world's oceans and now appear as fossils in rocks at Lyme Regis and other beaches around the world. One day, Joseph found what looked like a crocodile's head with huge eyes and lots of teeth. Almost a year later, Mary found the rest of the skeleton. The creature was about 5 meters long. It looked somewhat like a fish with ribs similar to a lizard. Years after Mary's discovery, a scientist named the skeleton Ichthyosaurus. A local fossil collector bought this strange fossil from the Annings. The money he paid helped support Mary and her family for half a year. Still, Mary and her brother struggled to make a living finding and selling fossils. It sometimes took days or weeks to dig out and clean one fossil. Ichthyosaurus means fish lizard. This marine reptile swam by moving its tail from side to side. This is the skull of an ichthyosaur. The ichthyosaur that Mary and her brother discovered prompted scientists to ask questions about ancient life. Becoming a fossil expert, Mary wanted to know more about the fossils she found. One day, she did a favor for a woman in town. The woman gave her a geology book in return. Mary began to read everything she could about rocks. She learnt which rocks most often held fossils. This knowledge helped Mary recognize the best places to find fossils. She learned that the layers of clay and limestone in the cliffs near her home had once been part of a tropical sea millions of years before. The seawater eroded the rock on the cliffs and exposed the fossils of ancient sea creatures. It was along the cliffs of Lyme Regis that Mary Anning discovered her fossils. Mary was also curious about living creatures. She examined how they lived and moved. This helped her see how fossilized skeletons were similar to skeletons of living animals. Over the years, Mary found more ichthyosaur skeletons. She was the first to discover a complete skeleton of a plesiosaur, another type of ocean reptile. She also found the remains of a flying reptile, Pterodactylus. Pterodactylus means wing finger. The wings of this reptile were flaps of skin attached to long finger bones. These are the fossilized bones of a plesiosaur's flipper. Plesiosaurs used their huge flippers to paddle through the ocean. Mary becomes famous. Mary became an expert at putting fossilized skeletons together. People came to know her because of her talent for finding fossils. Scientists were also interested in Mary's work. Her fossil discoveries were valuable to them. People began visiting Lyme Regis because of Mary and her fossils. Mary helped these people find fossils.